What's going on, everyone? So this week's video will be a little bit different. Over the weekend, I lost my best friend. He was my go-to friend for everything, and anyone who knows me knows that he meant a lot to me. So what I plan on doing today is something a little special for him. So when he would come to Wisconsin, his favorite thing and the first and last thing that we had to do every time was go to Culver'S. Culver'S is something that they don't have where he's from, which is Connecticut. So there is not a Culver'S anywhere close. So the first time he came here, I introduced him to Culver'S. I told him that this is a place he needs to try for like a fast foodish type burger. And he loved it. So I believe that first time he was here, we went probably 4 times in a week. Most recently, my girlfriend and him made a plan to surprise me. So
Fucking go get your hair cut so we can fucking chill. That's Kyle MC. What the hell? Oh man. We drove up here, babe.
came in, I was completely shocked, and the first thing that he wanted to do was for me to hurry so we could go get Culver'S. And then, believe it or not, the last thing we did was on our way to where we were parting our ways, we stopped at Culver'S again. And that was honestly his favorite part about visiting Wisconsin, I think, no matter what he says. Alright, so what I'm doing today with all this Culver'S talk is just a little tribute to him. Is I bought Culver'S double butter burger with cheese and a Culver'S double butter burger with cheese. I told him they're better in doubles, but he eats like a mouse, so he always got singles. I'm gonna take these 2 today, stack them, and eat them for Kyle, because if he was here, he'd want to go to Culver'S. Alright, so this is what my burger is going to look like. I will probably end up taking this whole thing out, just because I need to. It's the right thing to do. So I could not think of a better way to give him his proper send-off and goodbyes from Wisconsin other than eating some Culver'S for him. We got to crunch down a little bit. This is for you, Kyle. Thank you for being my best friend. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do for this week's video, supplement wise, is tell you about all the pre-workouts we've had this year that we can remember. There is some that were more towards like January, February that we're gonna leave out, but we're gonna bring in the pre-workouts that we've had this year that we can kind of remember, taste and feel, and how it worked for us. And we're gonna tell you which ones is our favorite. So here we go. I'm gonna start with showing you, I'll have Ashlyn show you all the ones you guys have seen before.
So the first one that we did was on the C4 Gummies. This is the fruit punch flavor. We have the Mythical Nutrition Unicorn. And then we have the Prevail, the sour gummy worm one.
So what we have that we haven't reviewed on, and it's just kind of fit in between reviews, or we've had it before this channel. The first one, which we have talked about in one of our videos a little bit, is Black Magic Berserk. So we had 2 flavors of this. We have Insane Lab Psychotic Hellboy Edition. This one was lemonade flavor. We have C4 Ultimate Shred. So there is just a normal C4 Ultimate. This is the Shred one, and this was gummy candy. And then we had Woke AF Black. This was called Sets on the Beach. I don't remember what that flavor was or what it was compared to, but Sets on the Beach. What we're gonna do is tell you our top 3 and why. So I will let her pick her top 3 first and kind of just briefly go over why those 3 are her favorite, and then I will do my top 3. So Go ahead.
So my top 3 would be the Woke AF Black, the Sets on the Beach. It was, if you've ever had the drink Sex on the Beach, it's obviously comparable to that, but I've never had that drink before, so I don't know. But this one I remember had good flavor without having the chemical supplement taste that some stuff has. I also really liked the Insane Labs Psychotic. That's what they call it. Okay. This one also had, this one was lemonade, and adding it to a scoop of water just tasted like adding one of those Crystal Light lemonade packets. It didn't taste, once again, didn't have the chemical taste that a lot of pre-workouts have. And then my third would be the sour gummy worm one that we reviewed last. I do think you need a little bit more water with this one because it was really sour, but had really good flavor.
So, I actually have the same exact top 3. So I'll go with the one you guys are familiar with that we did a review on, which was this Prevail. This one was really good to me just due to the reason they had the half a scoop, full scoop, depending on what workout you want. They had, or it's 1 scoop, 2 scoop. So you could choose, you didn't have to estimate your half scoop and anything like that. You just knew that 1 scoop was this much, 2 scoops was this. So that I liked a lot, and the flavor was awesome. The only downfall, I guess, to it was if you didn't mix it with a lot of water, it was pretty harsh on like your throat if it was sore by any means or in the slightest. Sometimes you could instantly feel it in your stomach.
Kind of like eating a lot of sour candy at one time makes your tongue raw. This did the exact same thing if you didn't mix it with enough water.
Yeah. So then Insane Lab Psychotic. This is the Hellboy edition. Obviously a pretty sweet packaging for that container, and the flavor was awesome. And I felt like I got crazy good workouts off it. This was back before we started the CrossFit, and I was taking full scoops. Now I've kind of dumbed it down, and I do, like, depending on the workout, I'll judge on what I think I need for caffeine. But I was taking this when I was able to do full scoops and was still bodybuilding every day. And this one was definitely pretty intense, and yes, awesome flavor, easy to go down. So, and then this Woke AF Black, that's obviously a cool container too. That one was very good flavor, and it was definitely a good pre-workout as well. I feel like this one I got used to it a little bit more than the other ones. Sometimes you just get used to them faster, so this is one I would buy again, but I'd probably alternate it with a different supplement, maybe every other week if you don't want to do every other day. It was pricey, so that's another downfall. Bucked Up was pretty pricey, and it's weird because it's black. The powder is black, your drink's black. It's weird, but yeah. So if I had to tell you my favorite out of all of them, probably this one. So if you guys want to see a review on this, suggest it when your name comes up, because I will definitely get this again. But that was my favorite out of the bunch. So
I think that my favorite was the Woke AF Black, just because this wasn't a flavor that I got sick of at all. The Insane Labs is right up there with it. I actually think that the Insane Labs is more expensive than the Bucked Up. However, if you go on Insane Labs website, they always have discounts and deals, so you're not really ever paying full price. But this one is the most expensive one if you don't have a discount.
okay, so we just are doing an extra 1 comment per person on just one of the pre-workouts we have brought up or mentioned. So I guess the one I feel like mentioning just once more is the C4 Gummies. At first, it was very weird to me. I didn't like it too much. I described it as biting an eraser. It turned around on me. I had them at work, and whenever I was kind of feeling sluggish or I was dragging my feet at the job, I would definitely go back and take 1 or 2 of these, and I learned to actually enjoy them. The weird consistency is something I got used to and actually looked forward to. So now that they're empty, I'm sad, but they were good. That's one that after the initial testing, got better for me. So usually it's the opposite way around. So.
Okay, and then the pre-workout that I would like to mention is the C4 Ultimate Shred. I used to take C4 in the past and I never had a problem with it, but this one was absolutely terrible. It's also gummy candy, but it tasted more like a pineapple.
Yeah, it was like your pina colada gummy bear, which is, they shouldn't call it gummy candy because that's giving you, like when you say sour gummy worm or whatever, you're expecting all the flavors, all the, you know, this should have been called like
pina colada.
Yeah, or yellow gummy bear, yellow gummy worm. It's not.
It tastes like the yellow gummy bear that's like pineapple, pina colada, and I hate tropical drinks like that, so I didn't like it at all. And since it's Ultimate Shred, it has like more of the fat burning effect, which can really upset your stomach. And I tried to get myself to like this, and I've thrown up twice after drinking it. So never again. Don't buy this. I mean, maybe in a different flavor if you want, and if you ate something, but this flavor with this pre-workout was horrible.
Just an additional comment I want to throw in. So we've had some people that we let sample our supplements at the gym, and I think I talked about that in one of these last videos, that we were doing that. It didn't turn out well for most of them, just due to the reason being that they see that caffeine amount and they're like, I had 2 Monsters in one day once. Yeah, 300 milligrams, that ain't gonna do anything to me. That's not the case. So when you're going with pre-workout, start light, and if you don't feel it, up it a little bit until you're at that prescribed amount or recommended serving, because otherwise you will upset your stomach and you will not feel good. It will almost do the negative effect. Instead of getting you to the gym, it will make you want to go home. So yes, you might have drank Monsters before. Monsters will wake you up when you're sitting at your office desk, but they will not give you the drive and push. This is not something to take to just sit around and wake you up, or for a long car ride, in that full serving at least. Okay, so that is it for today's video. Like I said, if you want us to sample one of the ones that you have seen that we did not sample but we showed you, we can do that. So when we do the voting for pre-workout sampling, just make sure you vote that you want that flavor in the comments. With this video, we could use protein way more than pre-workout, so I will be starting up my review videos again, but it will be on protein. So on this video, if you comment, share it, whatever you do, make sure you let me know what protein, or at least have in mind, so when I reach out to you and ask, you know what protein you would like us to try. So that will be the next review video for me, will be a protein. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and give us feedback. Remember, feedback is important. We want to know how bad we suck. We want new ideas. We're not always the most creative people. Other people can help. From your view, let us know what to do, what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. Thank you.